Hello and welcome to the second video on the Gratitude Planner self-assessment. So on the left you can see the initial self-assessment that we've made as an example here, and on the right we've just plotted our scores on this little chart so we can see which areas we're doing pretty well and which areas we'll probably want to work on down the line. So this is the first step of the self-assessment, and then the second step is to look at the effort versus the score. And here on the left you can see the different post-it notes, the different stickers in the different places. And then on the right, it's basically asking us two questions. It's really trying to reflect on these two exercises. So the exercise on page 27, which is here on this page, on the left, and then on page 26, which is the previous graph. So, for instance, what I've put here is I wasn't expecting sleep to rank so low. Now that I think about it, I think I almost got used to how tricky my relationship with sleep has been. I wasn't seeing mindfulness, so this is a second comment, I wasn't seeing mindfulness and meditation as a priority, which is probably one of the reasons why I've been struggling to find the time to do this so far. And then I think the third comment was I'm also pretty surprised about how relatively little effort I'd need to allocate to time with friends in order to make a difference. So that is the first section, and the second section, what we've put in here was, so these are what are the takeaways from your self-assessment. So this is page 26, which is the previous page. And so what does it say? It says, I was particularly surprised how uneven my line was. It looks like I'm actually doing okay in a lot of areas, but there's a few I would like to develop further, like sleep, time with family and friends, and self-kindness. I'm curious to see how my profile line will look after a few months. So this is just my example. Yours will look very, very different, and there's no right or wrong way of doing it. And also remember that these prompts that you have here, they're really just here to help. So sometimes if you feel that a different question would be more relevant, feel free to replace the question with something that you think will be more helpful. But I think on the most it should be fairly relevant. But in some cases, obviously, because we're all different, and some things work really well for some people and some things don't for others. Don't necessarily feel that you need to fill in every single field if sometimes the prompt just doesn't resonate, doesn't necessarily make sense. That's completely fine. No one's going to judge you for it. And that's really how these things should be. This is how we've tried to design this planner, is not really to tell you exactly what you should be doing. It's just for everyone to kind of find the things that work really best for them and try to focus on those things. And this is one of the reasons as well why we're doing this initial review step, to really try to see for you specifically which are the areas that you will want to focus on, not because we said so or someone else said so, just because you can see from your own assessment that these are some things that you'd like to focus on. So this is the end of this video. Do let us know if you have any other questions. And if you haven't checked it, make sure that you watch our original self-assessment video, which shows me in the process of filling all this information in. So that could also potentially be helpful. I wish you all the very best. And yeah, take care. Bye-bye.